is not only the show that talks all things past, present, and potential future for Disneyland Paris. Although today we go across the pond. Here we go again. Yeah, we, of course, obviously last year made an exception, because obviously Appear Village, it's only ever supposed to be about DOP. Oh yeah. Only ever supposed to be about DOP. It's only very, very, very rarely we cover the upper resorts. Unless it's been majorly affects the upper resorts. Like, of course, the big story that happened last year. Yeah. In fact, the Fantasmic fire, is that the last thing that we did with you before you were on paternity last year? I think it was, yeah. I think it was one of the last things I did before I went on paternity leave, yeah. Well, because obviously we heard about the Fantasmic fire through one from DLP report mentioning how our Magnificent Dragon wasn't breathing fire. So that's what happened in Fantasmic. Like, what Fantasmic? Yeah. So obviously, investigations, of course, also we've already covered a bit on that, to go and check that back out. That still, watching it just still gives me nightmares. So you would say that's more traumatic than childbirth? Yeah. Oh, we won't be showing your son that in a hurry. Nope. Oh yeah, it is. So, because also we saw the video of it on YouTube, and oh my god, it is quite hard to watch. Because I have said that would be my worst nightmare, to be in a Disney park and see something go horribly wrong. That would be one of my worst nightmares. So we're here back today to talk about the fact that Fantasmic is now back up and running in Disneyland in California. Yes, it's been reimagined. So you may do. Okay. So it reopened on May the 24th, 2024. Now that God's allowed. Yeah. What was he going to do with that? Yeah, because you made a big deal about her. Oh, that's the same night as I'm at Girls Aloud. And me and Sutsy had a whale of a time. Yeah, okay, yeah. So it reopened on May the 24th, 2024. They actually brought in a Peter Pan scene. We should have watched this before we started. I know, but I have found a bit of the new version, but we only want to talk about the Magnificent bit. Yeah, because that's the reason why we did it. Yeah, so we'll get out to this, but yeah. So they've now got a Peter Pan scene and a Pirates of the Caribbean scene, but the main focus, of course, is on the reimagined ending, which, of course, involved Magnificent. Now, of course, this was, of course, the big moment. Everyone's wondering, how the hell are you going to be able to go ahead with still doing Maleficent without Dragon? Yeah. And the thing we did ponder last year, could this be a big opportunity for the resort to basically do something different with the ending? Because it's been Maleficent, it's been that dragon for God knows how many years. Okay, what happened to Murphy? Tragic. Rest his soul. Yeah, poor Murphy's dead. There's no saving him. Could have maybe do something different, but of course we couldn't work out what. No. So I was quite surprised when I heard they were going to bring Maleficent back, but it was not going to be with the dragon. So I'm like thinking, you're just going to do B mode for 365 days a year? Can't do B mode. Should I quick explain what B mode? Yeah. So B mode is basically when the dragon was not able to be used for whatever reason, they would do like a projection of the dragon instead, and that's what B mode is. Yeah, so it's like, but back, and you know what? Because we have to watch the scene, I think might better just do B mode. Because at least with B mode, you still would have got a dragon. Yeah, and not what was really quite a bit pathetic in a way. Yeah, I mean, when we watch the scene, we have seen a lot of comments, and it has split the fandom into two. You've got one camp, which are basically like, is this it? Right? Is that it? Right? And then you got the upper camp being like, oh, stop being so ungrateful. The dragon blew up. No, no, no. But you know what, Mickey? I don't know about you, but I'm on the team. Is that it? Right? Because let's remember where we are. You're in a Disney resort. In a Disney resort, you are expected to have high quality entertainment, whether it's an attraction, show, or parade. So, to be honest, if I was seeing that, I would feel really let down, because I feel like it just, I'd be like, really? Is that it? Yeah, is that it? Was that all there is to it? Okay. And the ending doesn't make sense either. It doesn't make no sense, because it's still basically, the sequence is basically still the same. It's just, instead of the dragon, you've got Maleficent. So they still use all the effects that happen when it was still the dragon. So the river still gets set on fire, but it's not as impressive or spectacular as it once was. No. And the ending just was really ridiculous. Because how does Maleficent get defeated? I know, right? It's just like, because the effects just literally engulf Maleficent. It's like you can't even see what's happened to her. It's like, did she just basically go down? Or, like, if we're at a concert? Or did she do what a lot of people in Murder's actually do, which is to go, oh. Because that was quite pathetic in Murder's Action's later years. But I think because in Murder's Action's later years, health and safety came into effect. It did. But it just feels pathetic, because you've got Maleficent is actually there. She's actually front and centre on the stage. Then she kind of sort of then goes, ah! You are so lucky the movie is wrecking this musical for me. You are so lucky the movie is wrecking the musical for me. You are so lucky. Yeah, but what I hear, you've got no choice. You're going to it. Oh, God. Yeah, because it does basically what Mickey was demonstrating. It does kind, because Maleficent then kind of just goes up on the cliff tops in what kind of feels like Elpha's Elpha on a broom during Defying Gravity at the end of Act 1 of Wicked the Musical. But in Wicked, it's done spectacularly. It's done quite graceful, even though part of you thinking she's probably on wires, but you don't notice it. Whereas with this, it's a bit just look. Yeah, I mean, it's just not great. No, not great. But are you happy Maleficent's still in, or would you like Maleficent to have been taken out? I think Maleficent should have still been in the show. It's just I don't think it should have been as on the stage. I think because leading up to that sequence, you've got the mirror projects a lot of the other villains, so like Ursula, Scar, Chernbog. I think maybe Hades as well. Did you mention Ursula? Not sure I did. I'm not sure. Well, she's one of those as well. That's one of those I can remember. Yeah. So I think she should have been on the projection, the mirror, and have somebody else be the big bad to go and do it. I just don't know who. Well, it's in Florida. Don't they have Jafar? Yeah, but Because I remember in Florida, there's a Aladdin sequence where you have Jafar goes on first, and then it's kind of like, right, you're first. Oh, pathetic. Right, this is now. Hold my soda. Let me show you how it's done, you wallabies. Yeah, but I honestly, I don't know who. We talked about this time last year. I still now don't know who could have been a better replacement for Listen. And given how everything that happened, yeah, how do you then make it work with the parameters of today? You need to make sure it's safe and yeah, because clearly they have made sure that safety is the #1 paramount of this show, which is good. I mean, why it wasn't for the first 31 years, who knows? Yeah. But hey, we got there in the end. Yeah. But I just kind of feel, it just feels like, this feels like a bit of a wimp instead of a big crescendo, because there's a big finale number, and now it just feels completely, it almost feels like Panto. Oh dear, it just kind of feels now, it just feels like Panto. You got somebody dressed up Maleficent in the wig, in a frock and a wig. Ooh, and just basically just go up and down on the wires. Oh my god, how far are we away now from that, eh? Yeah, but are you seeing the musical as well before Christmas? Yeah, but I don't know when the film. But I don't know if I'll be going to see the film version before or after I've seen the musical again. So, ideally, I would like to do it before so that I can then just be like, well, I can just then be like, well, in a few days' time, I'm going to go and see it done properly. Yeah, rather than the other way round. Yeah, anyway, we'll figure that out later this time. Back to why we're here. Now, yeah, I just feel it just feels completely underwhelming. Because this was supposed... Now, obviously, we understand that you can't bring back the dragon. Well, it could. But clearly, they don't want to. Because you could have brought back the dragon. I mean, this was closed for a full year. You could have had time to have built a dragon that could work and still do what Murphy did, but make it safer. So look at what went wrong with Murphy and then correct it so that when the dragon comes back on, there's no chance of it doing what happened again. Yeah. I think what the incident with Murphy, for me, showed that the way they had been doing this for 31 years actually was not safe. And they had been very, very lucky to have not had something serious up until that point. And I think, sadly, it took Murphy having to burst in flames for them to realise, actually, yeah, we kind of got that element of the show wrong. Yeah, it was not safe or practical. No. And I agree with you. I think they could have spent the last year working. Okay, the dragon's is the centerpiece of Fantasmic. It's the thing that everybody recognises from Fantasmic. You can maybe argue that the dragon is Fantasmic. Right? How do we go about creating another dragon, but making sure that it still does what it needs in the show, without it bursting into flames again? Yeah, because I would have had no problem if this show came back under B mode. Because with B mode, you still get a dragon. It's projected on. And with B mode, it kind of actually works. Because, yeah. Because with B mode, they still do all the effects that happens when the dragon's there. It's just, instead of the dragon being there, you've got a projection. So even when on the projection, the dragon goes, breathes the fire. Yeah. Which of course then sets the room on fire. That then still actually works. Whereas with this, it's just pathetic. So I would have had a problem if, for now, they brought it with B mode, while they work out how do they maybe bring back the dragon, or they will bring back the dragon or not. Yeah. Because actually B mode, it actually works. Just the problem is it isn't as spectacular. But when you now compare it to this, B mode's not actually as bad as everybody thinks it is. It's always how hilarious how, in hindsight, one version of a Disney resort show actually isn't as bad as some people have made it out to be. Yeah, because people don't like B mode, but really, if you were to ask those people who don't like B mode, would you prefer B mode or this? I think they probably then say B mode within a second. Because even B mode, you get a dragon, and it works. This doesn't work. I mean, because it's basically, why is it still word by word, frame scene by scene, still the same? Yeah, it just doesn't work. The setting the river on fire doesn't work. Maleficent's defeat doesn't work either. Because it's like, and they still use the same screams that are used for the dragon. Yeah, which is like, yeah, which is a bit, which is kind of what made what happened to Mercury last year even more scarring. It's not that, it's the dragon's just been set on fire. It's the fact the show dialogue is still being played as Mercury's head's just been set on fire. Right, that for me is what makes it kind of more traumatic to relive. It's not the fact the dragon's been set on fire. No, that should be scary. It's the fact that I can still hear the monologue of the show being played. It's like, it was not pretty, Murphy's death. Nope, it was not pretty. No. Yeah. But it just, particularly, it doesn't work because there's too much smoke bubbling up. You got the water about it as well. It's like, well, where's she gone? Has she ever gone? Thank you, Rivers America! Or has it been? Yeah. And actual fact, Mickey, after the penultimate number at Girls Aloud, they actually did go down the stage. They actually did do that. Yeah. Oh, it was quick. It was quick. Literally, you had to do. I can't remember which number it was. You had to do the end of the penultimate number. As soon as the penultimate page, it was like, "Back in Manchester." It was quick. So you ever see that happen on stage? It is actually done very quick. It's like the devil man. It's like a trap door moment where it's quick. It is quick. So if you ever see artists do that at concerts, then bear in mind it's quick. So you blink and you'll miss it. Yeah. And then they came back on and did The Promise. It was quite a long wait though, because it's obviously it's like the moment of the concert where you think it's over, but we all want one more song. And we were all kind of expecting them to do The Promise, so it was a lengthy pause, but eventually they come over and do The Promise. It was fine, and then we all could go home. But back to Fantasmic. The question I want to ask you, Mickey, is, do you think this is now the permanent version of Fantasmic for Disneyland? Or could you see the dragon eventually coming back at some point? I really hope this is not the final version. Alright? Because this is just not... It's not good. It's not good. I can't see this being like a permanent version. So I can't see this still being the same as it is in, say, 6 years' time. No, it cannot. It's just stupid. The whole thing has gone from a massive crescendo to a wimp. It's like pathetic. It's just pathetic. So I can't see. They're gonna have to build another dragon. Yeah. They're gonna have to build another dragon. No, because what this version does is it looks cheap, it looks tacky, and it just looks like we don't care anymore. Yeah, which is not the message we should be sending, especially when the company hasn't got enough of its play as it is. Yep, agreed. Yeah. Yeah. I would have no problem if they did this for, like, say, the rest of the year. And then maybe in January they go, well, actually, this is not working. Put B mode in. And then you have B mode go on while they go and build another dragon. I'm very sure there's a way you could rebuild the dragon and make it safe and make it work. It's just that they're choosing not to. Because yes, safety is paramount, it's important, but so is having a good show. Yeah, so is putting on a spectacular show. And the ending now does not make it as spectacular as it once was. Yeah. I mean, it's a missed opportunity not to maybe just explore different ways to end the show. But the fact you've just given us the same thing, but you've just changed it from a dragon to the actual character, it's rubbish. It's rubbish. Yep. I mean, it is absolutely just pathetic. Yeah. It really, really, really is just completely pathetic. I just don't know what to think of. And they've had a year. Yeah, to work out what the hell they were going to do with it. Yeah, because the incident happened in April 2023. It closed not long afterwards. And it's reopened end of May. So yeah, you're right. They technically have had a full year to work out what the hell they were going to do. And yet this has been the final product. It does feel like a bit of a Debbie Downer. It just doesn't feel as epic as it once was. Yeah, but then we'll just make people forget about that. But let's bring on Steve Melwilly. Up you come. Nobody characters. Yeah. I'm amazed how they are managed to do that during the night. Right, because obviously in DLP, our riverboat, it's always parked at night. Right. So if you ever go to Disneyland Paris during the night, and you go into Frontierland, because you can still do Phantom Manor and Thunder Mountain when it goes dark. But if you go to DLP during the nighttime, you will see the riverboat, it will be just parked because it doesn't go during the nighttime. No. With our riverboat, there are set hours for when it runs. Yeah. And then so you've got, and so if you want to do the Fun and Mess River, you've got to be between that set hours in the day, otherwise you've missed your chance. Yeah. That's why for me now, I'm always saying, first thing you need to do in DLP, riverboat. Yep, because the rest of the trip we then start in what's that, DAW, and by we get to the main part, the riverboat will have shut. Yep, well we did that. Yeah, we were there last year. We did that because I outlined the plan to you about that a couple of weeks before we went, because of how in 2022, so he sort of like could actually vouch you because he actually is over here. Yeah. We're talking about the riverboats closing. Do you want to come on more quick? Yeah. Because in 2022, so he said like we didn't get to do the riverboat because we didn't realise it was going to be closing at certain points. So if you ever do Thunder Mess riverboat, you've got to do it between the hours that it's going to be there for. So always check the app. Right, so if you want to do riverboat, always make sure you check the app to see, because the app will tell you the running hours for how the riverboat is open for. Yeah, so just do that. But yeah, that was, yeah. So when we did in 2022, we didn't get a chance to do it because we didn't realise it was all going to be open between certain hours of the day. Yeah. So that's why I said last year in the last year when you go come on Mickey, was first thing you need to do on day one is the riverboat, because that's the only day we're in the main park for the start of the day. Yeah. So rest. So and we did. Did you get to do it for that day one? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but check. So what? Yeah, the reason we brought it up is because I'm always surprised with Fantasmic how they're able to do Steamboat Willie. Yeah, because given how it's pitch black at night, you managed to get this boat on the waters with all these characters, and yet, yeah, which is quite contrast to us with the horror boat. It's always parked. Yeah. Can I just say one quick thing before I go? Yeah. It does make a nice spectacle when you see it at night, because it's just parked there, but yeah, well, yeah. Anyway, I'll let you two carry on. Don't go too far, because you're coming up to the episode in a moment. Yep, so just don't go too far. Yeah. So yeah, so basically, if you ever go to the EOP, if you're in Frontierland at night, you will be able to see the riverboat. It just stays there, parked. It doesn't go anywhere. It's kind of what's the term to resort for a ship that doesn't move, but it's just stationary? Docked. Thank you. It's docked. Thanks for that. Mercy. It's just docked at night. Yeah. So I think it is quite well. I was doing this Fantasmic, but anyway. But yeah, that will come now. I think right. Oh, but I think a lot of people now they watch Fantasmic think, oh, that was shit. Oh, what's that in the distance? Put a lot of people off there. The mystery just still there, but anyway, just yeah. Yeah. So basically now Florida's is going to be the more superior Fantasmic because Florida still has a dragon. Well, for now, anyways. Oh no! Yeah! Oh yeah! Wait till that one blows up. Oh god. But yeah, Florida now kind of feels like the superior Fantasmic. The other day, I was recording my thoughts on the last episode of season 2 of Pioneer Attraction, which covered Nighttime Attacks there, and it mentioned Fantasmic, and I in that have in my thoughts on it have actually basically encouraged people if they're going to watch Fantasmic, don't go and see it in Anaheim, go and see it in Florida, because Florida definitely has a dragon. So I betrayed my Cali roots. I'm not supposed to be promoting it, but it is in California, Philadelphia, or Minnesota. God, well, I mean. So when we go back to Disneyland, for your 30th. Are we not going to do Fantasmic? No, we're going to do Watercolour. Because you remember when we went in 2018, I made the decision of, right, I'm in the mood to stay in the park all night for one night, pick Fantasmic or Watercolour, and I went Fantasmic, because Watercolour was kind of similar to what we have, obviously, in the castle. Yeah. But I think, next time, we'll go and stay in DCA and do Watercolour, because I actually prefer Disney DCA more than Disneyland. You got more stuff than in DCA, you did the main part. Thank you! Yeah. That's not definite, by the way. It's in the planning stages. Well, you've already told us what you want to do for your 30th. Yeah, but we'll see, because obviously before that, Philadelphia will host the All-Star game with Major Baseball, so that might throw a wrench in it. So we might actually have to do it a year earlier instead. I'm not sure I can shell out 2 trips in 1 year to the States, but hey, we'll see how that goes. It's in the planning stages, but our thoughts. Why not just have brought back B mode? Wow. So you would prefer to have had B mode? I would have preferred if it just brought back B mode, because with B mode, it actually works. With this version, it doesn't work. It just feels completely pathetic. It's absolutely rubbish. Are you trying to tell me they had a whole year to think of how they're going to rework this, given how there's no dragon? Because Murphy's dead. Dragon's dead. Dragon's dead. Dragon's dead. They've had a whole year to work out how they're going to rework this show. And that is the best they could come up with. Yeah. That. Well, it's not even really a rework, is it? Because it's the sort of same dialogue. It's the same sequences. The only difference is, instead of a dragon, it's Maleficent doing her impersonation of Elphaba. That's not fun. I know, if we've had it so many times now, I've lost count. You're already wrong with that one. Yeah. Yeah. But what else could they have done? I mean, we tried last year working out what they could do. We couldn't think of it either. So if we couldn't think of it, how do you expect the Imagineers to try and think of a way around it? Just build another flaming dragon! Come on! We know you've got the money for it, Josh DeMiro. Oh, here we go again. We know you've got the money for it. Come on. Come on. Build a new dragon. I'm actually quite amazed. We were doing this well before somebody brought him up. I was gonna say, because you two just blame him for any problems in the resorts. It's his department. But anyway, yeah, not really great. I mean, they should have put a better way around this. I mean, they've had a year. This is the best cut within a year. We might actually create a brand new spectacular stunt show in the Disney Adventure World. Yeah. Only problem is he's only running for the summer months. He's pathetic. Yeah, well, that's another time, my friend. Yeah. Royal Fantasmic returns with a whimper. Yeah. That's the best way to describe it. Yeah. Just got close. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so thanks for joining today's show. If you loved it, do click the like button. If you want to subscribe to the channel, yeah, comment, thank you, subscribe button. I also ask like you in this way, bro. When you can't say because Brad said this like me, oh, it always gets tongue tied. With the housekeeping. Shall I start again? You may as well. Thank you for joining today's show. If you've done it, do click the like button. Subscribe to the channel, yeah. Comment, you click the subscribe button. I'm just ask like you do on this. When you comment post this, me would be virtual park or PMH. You can be birds because my official e-time is at draw time. And so next what I say is au revoir. And mercy the book regarding just much attack au revoir. Oh God! I just went to say au revoir. Oh, what's up with me? Oh, I don't know.